So what's it up guys? It's me, your girl Lara, and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
I wanna when I'm broken hearted. Everybody, find nobody, so I do it so long.
So for today's video, we're going to talk about communication breakdown. So the first thing we need to know is, what is communication breakdown? So a communication breakdown is defined as lack of information flow. It just leads to our lack of communication. But healthy communication does not always happen. Am I right? It is because of our so-called communication barriers. It is the barriers that may cause communication failure. So we have 4 barriers. These barriers are physical, psychological, cultural, and linguistic barriers. So we have our first barrier, which is physical barrier. So physical barriers are defined as structural barriers in both man-made and natural environments that disrupt efficient communication, preventing information from being sent from sender to receiver. Hello? Hello. What time will you go home?
Sorry, I can't hear you, Mom.
I said, what time will you go home?
I can't hear you.
Rabrabin Lara. Agawid ka. Kitam, sipatong kata. So for the second one, we have psychological barrier. So a psychological barrier is when a person stops him from effectively completing a task. For example, so who can tell me what is the meaning of communication breakdown? Anyone in the class? Sinong sasagot? Can you please answer my question, Miss Gajardo? And then we have our third barrier, which is cultural barrier. A cultural barrier are challenges to cross-culture communication within an organization. So for example, when you have a different culture and different language, it might cause miscommunication. When do we not understand the person we are speaking with their different language and culture? And for the last one, we have our linguistic barrier. Linguistic barrier is an example of language barrier that is dialects. People can technically be speaking the same language, but dialectical differences can create misunderstandings and gaps in communication. So for example, when you use Tagalog slang words like jowa, charot, petmalu, lodi, where pa, yeah, just like that. And I just want to add one, which is physiological barrier. So meaning when you are not in good condition, just like for example, when you have a toothache, you cannot talk because you're in pain. So just a reminder guys, we have these 2 different meanings. Physiological means the state of your body, while psychological is the mental state of your body. So okay na ba tayo? Do you understand na ba? You can say okay naman, you can say you understand even if you're not. Charot. So that's all for today guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. And then don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Bye!